It was the early 2000s when my friends and I, my cousin Junho, his sister Jian and I, were barely 10 years old. The warm summer evening dragged on, painting the sky purple, but no one wanted to go home. We ran around the old abandoned temple on the outskirts of our village. The temple looked as if the very air around it was choked by time. Darkened walls, boarded up doors, not a single piece of broken glass. An older neighbor told us that monks had been executed here during the war, and their bodies had never been properly buried. They'd been placed in wooden boxes and walled up in the basement so no one would see or ask questions. We believed it the way any child believes horror stories, easily and without question. That night, we noticed a strange flickering in the small, narrow windows located almost at ground level. They were the basement's ventilation openings, too narrow for even a child to squeeze through. The three of us leaned over, peering inside. There were indeed long wooden boxes in the depths of the cellar. The wood had blackened, the edges had dried out, and a thick, almost living darkness swirled between the boards. We stared motionless into this gloom when something slid past the window, pale, formless, like fog taking on a human shape. We both recoiled. At that moment, a gust of icy air rushed out of the openings, dank, saturated with the smell of earth, mold, and something viscous like the breath of someone long dead. And immediately afterward, a ringing sound rang out above us. The bell in the old belfry struck once, low, drawn out, so loud that a tremor rolled through the ground. Only the sound was strange. It seemed to come not from above, but from below, from the basement, right under our feet. We didn't need to negotiate. We took off and ran until it hurt to breathe. And none of us ever went near that church again, ever. Much later, I learned that the bell had been removed from that belfry long before we were born, back in the 1950s, but all three of us heard it ring. I remember that sound to this day.